Mrs. Weinstein.
Here.
Mr. Potts. Here. Mr. Keller.
Here.
Mrs. Atkinson.
Here.
Mrs. Wimber.
Here.
Mrs. Mott.
Here. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for coming out tonight. January 25th, along with some of my fellow Board of Ed members, I got to attend the MTPA luncheon at the Clarion. It was beautiful, and it was to honor and recognize all our ESPs in the district. So thank you to the MTPA for hosting that. I got to also, with some of my fellow board members, attend the football banquet. It was nice to be invited to the banquet and hear again about all the amazing records that our Hawks football team broke. Congratulations again, boys, on an amazing season. Winter sports are doing well. Also, it's nice to see so many posts about all the kids breaking records and doing great things. Yesterday was the 8th grade orientation at the high school. It was nice to see our future class of 2029 getting ready. I think the kids are more ready than the parents. It was very well run. It was nice to see all the kids signing their names down for different sports and clubs and activities to get involved in. And upcoming, many board members are looking to be part of Read Across America, which Manchester is celebrating in their elementary schools this Friday. And so we will be able to see all the little kitties. In honor of Black History Month, I leave you with some words from Harriet Tubman. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Okay. Ms. Pedrosa, do you have a report?
I do. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Good evening. Nice, that's our spirit. As you all are aware, it's been a very cold and very challenging winter. I've lost a lot of my sleep, so I'm very sorry. But I try to make these decisions on what is best for our children and our staff. Fortunately, we've had a nice change in the weather over the past few days with some warmer weather, which hopefully will continue for some time. The reason I'm bringing this up, as you will notice on the board agenda this evening, there is a revised calendar due to the snow day that was utilized on Wednesday, February 12th. We had to make some adjustments. So as a result, the revised calendar now reflects that staff and students will attend school on Friday, June 20th. This means our graduation, both at the 8th grade and the high school, will be that Friday. Just want to make sure we're giving people advance notice, but I also want you to understand we still have a lot of winter, so there could be another revision. Hopefully not. I know you kids like to wear your pajamas inside out, but if you could do that on the weekends, I certainly would appreciate that. I also want to, as many of you know, I've been in Manchester for quite some time. And so when I see names on our board agenda regarding recognition and resignations or retirements, I would be remiss if I would not speak about the impact these people have had on our students' lives and with the staff in general. So if you could please help me in congratulating Mr. Portaway's 35 years of service. He's joking, he's really retiring because he loves this so tremendously, and so well deserved, but certainly a loss for our I see you shaking your head. You're absolutely right? And then also, I hired this wonderful secretary, Trish Conti, 12 years ago. We wish her the best. She will be a loss for our school and for the district, but we also, if you would please help me congratulate Mrs. Conti. said, Read Across America will be celebrated in our elementary schools this Friday, and I believe we are celebrating on Wednesday, our Regional Day School. We're looking forward to that. And then please mark your calendars and let your friends know, anybody who has a kindergartner that is going to be coming to one of our 3 elementary schools. Kinder Prep will be held on Tuesday, March the 4th, at Ridgeway School at 6 o'clock. So we're looking forward to that and seeing the class of, what's the class of? Does anybody know? Tell me, Mrs. Moore, what's the class of what? 20? Give it a win on the outside. Anybody? 35 maybe, right?
Like 40.
20, 40?
I think so.
Okay, okay. 31 are ties, thank you, okay. Anyway, please make sure that your friends know anybody who has a young kindergartner, we should be coming to Kinder Prep. They give important information about registration, so we'd like to see families there that evening. Applause.
At this time, we're going to invite our military representative to give a speech. Before you talk, I just want to thank you and the military. I know they adopted MTSD as their school, but my son, who now attends Whiting Elementary School, came home excited that he had soldiers in his classroom helping them learn. So tell your fellow troops it's being well received and kids are excited and happy to have them.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me tonight. Yes, NSA Lakers adopted, they had the formal proclamation this month for the adopting of MTES, so that was a huge win. They'll be at MTES this Friday for Read Across America festivities. And then myself and 7 of my airmen went to Whiting yesterday, and we read to, I think, 4 or 5 classes. So it was a great time, and we're hoping to do it next time. So we'll see.
We'll be happy to have you.
The monthly military child proclamation will be in April 4th. We're hoping, just like last year, to get the JROTC folks out there, hopefully. I see Senior McKay over there nodding his head yes. So hopefully they'll be able to make it out. And if any administrator board members want to come out, just, I guess, coordinate with them. And then the Power of the Pines Air Show is in May, so I guess mark your calendars. So that's all I have. Thanks.
Thank you guys for all you do in your service. This time we'd like to invite Luca and Emily to tell us what's going on in high school.
Hi, my name is Emily Johnson, and I am the executive president. And we're here today to give you guys some updates about what's been going on around our school. First and foremost, we started our last half of the school year. We're in the 2nd semester, and it's going strong. And recently for Valentine's Day, we did a lot of festivities just to kind of spread some love throughout the halls. We had our chorus do our annual singing grams, where they kind of give a little donation, they can sing to their friends. And also we had some students selling crumble cookie pre-orders outside of lunch, so kids can just treat themselves to some crumble.
Our senior class has also been preparing for senior prom coming on May 29th. We've been hosting a couple of fundraisers recently. We just completed our Chick-fil-A fundraiser that I'm pretty sure went really well. We have an ongoing beach towel on sale, and that is finished this Friday, so please get your beach towels. And we also have our 100 nights coming up on March 11th, which is supposed to commemorate the last 100 days until graduation as seniors. And we have our Mr. Manchester competition where we have 6 contestants going against each other. So that should be fun. And our juniors are actively looking into food fundraisers and other different fundraisers to prepare for their junior prom and for the coming year. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, great job.
Presentations.
We're going to start with MTBS. So So I'd like to call up Joshua, Mohammed, Kaden, and Julia, and I believe Ricardo. Let's give them a nice round of applause. And I believe the advisor, Ms. Henry, is here this evening as well, and she works with these young men and women at MTS with the chess instruction in the Media Center. So chess instruction was added to the Media Center program in 2019 as a way to strengthen students' critical thinking and strategic planning skills, as well as their social emotional learning. Each year since then, fifth graders spend time mastering the game in January, and then they compete in a tournament in early February. This year, we're proud to recognize the champions, and they are the champions from that particular tournament. So let's give them a nice round of applause. We'll continue with Ridgeway Elementary School, and I think I saw Broden out there. Am I correct? Congratulations, Broden. Let's just wait for Ms. T-Ball. I think she's coming up. So Broden is an outstanding student and individual whose achievements and contributions extended far beyond the classroom. I'm sorry, Ms. Capone is up here as well. And I'm sure she's elated because she's so proud of her student. Broden's involvement with collecting cereal for the cereal drive with the help of local restaurants Shut Up and Eat and Paul Pendergrass Karate School has been a testament to his selflessness and his desire to make a positive impact. I believe also he was featured on Channel 12 News, am I correct? And I just want to say, Ms. Silvestri does such a great job with publicity, but she gets so excited when she finds out. She's like, this was on my bucket list, and now we have how many?
You were featured 3 times on News 12.
Yeah. How is that? I think he's a selfless act, and also look how charming he is. Right? That's great. So congratulations and thank you. And I just want to say that I'm being a little biased perhaps, but I think we have some of the smartest kids, but some of the cutest kids, and we're going to continue with Whiting Elementary School. So I'm going to ask for Hannah to come up, Joseph, Katie, and Addie, and Dean. Are they all here, Mrs. Swift? Come on up, guys. You can have nice round of applause. So you're going to hear a lot about the Cereal Wars project, and this was part of the Impact Club, and these students actually helped to organize this project for Whiting School. The students helped to organize, donated boxes of cereal that were distributed to a local food bank serving residents of Ocean County, and that is just simply outstanding. So thank you, we applaud you, and we congratulate you for your selflessness. We will continue with Regional Day School. He's not here. That's okay. We're going to give you his certificate, and then we're going to read about this. Look how handsome he is. Come on, right? Look at him. Bryce. Bryce has made amazing strides in the classroom since joining us at Regional Day School. He has been working very hard, both academically and behaviorally. Bryce has been using his manners and is a good friend. He really enjoys being around the preschool students and helping them. And look at that smile. So let's give him a nice round of applause. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We'll continue with the middle school. He's not here? Okay, he's sick today. I'm sorry. So near and dear to my heart, because he started with me when I was a Ridgeway School principal, and we are so proud of Owen. He is working towards his Eagle Scout status and aiming to achieve 138 badges. Also, he was featured as a weather person on News 12. So congratulations to Owen, and we'll give you this certificate. So what I love is we feature also student athletes, but these are student athletes. So they are both both great students and also great athletes. And so we're going to bring up at this time Brady and Riley, and I think I saw them. So Brady and Riley represent the middle school student athletes. They are both great representation of what it means to be a student athlete. They are both 8th grade leaders of our basketball, baseball, and soccer cheerleading teams. They are respectively work as hard on the field as they do in the classroom, so congratulations to both of you. Come on, big smiles. They're too young to know the Kodak moment, but we know that. It's very important. Although I think it's coming back, right? So we're going to continue with the high school and recognize our junior ROTC leaders. So I think I have Cadet Martin here and Cadet Caruso. Am I correct? And representing Mr. Holzer and Mr. McHale. I always promote them when I say their rank. So tell me again, Mr. Holzer, you are Lieutenant Commander, Senior Chief. I got it now. So we'd like to congratulate Cadet Martin, Executive Officer, who is a 10-cadet team, assigns tasks and oversees drill training for March. Her dedication and leadership are vital to the unit. So congratulations to you, Cadet Martin. And Cadet Caruso, Command Senior Chief, manages uniforms and a 9-cadet staff. As color guard commander, she schedules and leads training and events. Her organization and vision are key to the unit's success, so congratulations to Cadet Caruso. And I would just like to commend both of you gentlemen. What you do with these children is simply remarkable. It really is. We are so grateful to have you at the high school and working with these young men and women. So thank you very much. So we really need to read these. I mean, I think we have a lot of coaches here, because I had to read it several times, and I'm like, are you kidding me? This is what these children are doing? It's just fantastic. So I'd like to ask for Denise to come up, and Evan. I asked her to jump, but I don't want to get her here, okay? Because she can probably jump over all of us. So Denise is really class of 2027, first true season in the jumps with a historic winter in the high jump. She is the first female hawk to clear 5 feet indoor over 20 years. Congratulations to you, girl. Is Evan not here? I'm going to read it all. So just stay there, because I want them to see you and just know how incredible you are. It took her just 2 meets for her to set the school record in the long jump, going over 17 feet. She had a very impressive triple jump going over 34, and she led the team in times for the 55-meter and the 55-meter hurdle. So congratulations to you. It's so impressive. And as impressive as she is, as an athlete, she is just as impressive as a student. So congratulations, Mom and Dad. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. I also want to read about Evan. He's not here, but he's an impressive indoor track season, breaking the school record in the long jump. But what's ironic about him is he broke his own record. Am I right? Is that right? So congratulations. He cleared 5'10" in the high jump. And really, just congratulations to both of them. Amazing students and amazing athletes. And thank you to the coaches that are here this evening.
Evan's also going to be the champs on Sunday.
Really? That's awesome. So in case you didn't hear that, Evan is going to the Meet of Champs on Sunday, and we send Evan good vibes. So great for Evan. So I'm going to ask for Ms. Tifo and Mrs. Di Lorenzo to come up, because I would like to make sure that we do justice to the heroic efforts of these 2 staff members.
Oh, no, it works. It's good. Okay. So I just want to take a moment want to recognize two outstanding individuals within our school community who exemplify courage, quick thinking, and dedication to the safety of our students, Mr. Staff and Ms. Testa. If you can
Come on up.
here, please. Recently, during a typical lunch period, a situation arose that could have ended tragically. A student began to choke on his lunch, and in the midst of what could have been a life-threatening emergency, Ms. Testa sprang into action. Her immediate response to assess the situation demonstrated her unwavering commitment to our students' well-being. As the situation escalated, Mr. Staff quickly intervened, utilizing his training to perform the Heimlich maneuver. Thanks to their swift actions and teamwork, the student was successfully assisted and was safely able to walk back to the school nurse to be evaluated. We are incredibly fortunate to have Mr. Staff and Ms. Testa as part of our team, and their quick response was not only saved a life, but also served as a powerful reminder of the importance to be prepared for emergencies. So please join me in thanking Mr. Staff and Ms. Testa for their heroic actions and commitment.
So I just want to say to you, as your school leader, it is so incredible to me that we do this training, people get certified, but very reassuring to know that this could have been a very tragic situation. And they are both very humble people, so I know that they didn't want to be up here. Alyssa actually, ironically, was one of my kindergarten students when I was the principal of Ridgeway. So it's so remarkable to see her come full circle and just do such great things. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Staff, because quite honestly, working as a team and communicating, you really saved that child's life. So thank you to both of you. So I'm going to ask for the MTEF to come up at this time so that we can, I think I saw members of the MTEF. Can you hear me back there?
Can everybody hear me? Yes? My name is Rick Campan. I'm the president of the Manchester Educational Foundation. We've been around for over 12 years now. And, our goal was to raise money for some of the things the students can't get out of the budget in the school district. We've been doing that for over 12 years. This year, we have over $12,000 worth of mini grants that the teachers applied for and that were awarded
We're
here
going to
this
have to
evening.
use the mic because I'm getting, I can't hear you.
Now, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
All right, so I'd like to ask the principals of the schools if they could come up when I call their name. I'm going to award the check to the school, and then I have an envelope with the individual checks for the teachers that were awarded mini grants for this year. So first up would be Mr. Adams. And I'd like to get a group shot when we're all done. I'm hoping that the principals are here. The middle school, Manchester Middle School. Come on, Dave. The elementary school, Manchester Township Elementary School. And next, Whiting Elementary School. The Regional Day School. Next is the Ridgeway Elementary School. School, Regional Day School, Wayne Elementary, Ridgeway, and Manchester Township. So, these are the grants we passed out for this year, and, you know, the students should get a lot of reward out of that from the teachers that applied. So, congratulations all of you.
Thank you.
Stay out because I just want to thank the MTF, and I also want to thank the teachers that submitted. So we have a little highlight of who requested grants and who was awarded. So at all elementary schools, we have Mrs. Palmer, Battle of the Books, Mrs. Paula Castro, We Like to Move It, and Mrs. Costaiola from Sounds to Stories. So thank you for supporting them. At Ridgeway, we have Mrs. Paul, Deb Johnson, Shannon Adaletta, with Superstar Second Grade Readers, Jessica Stab, Emotions, Feelings, and Self-Control Support, Tara Chaikin, who is in preschool with the Alphabet Sounds Teaching Tubs, and our school media specialist, Mrs. Valenti, put in for that, and she's getting some STEM equipment. So thank you for supporting Ridgeway School. At MTES, we have Ms. Minich asked for playground for preschool and A-frame communication board. Mrs. Durigny was here this evening. Thank you for coming. She asked for a listening station for the multilingual learners. And we have Ms. Toomey, who has Eyes of the Wild show. And this was for third grade students and kind of giving them an experience of animal rescue. So thank you for supporting MTES. At Whiting Elementary School, we had a request from Mrs. Carr, Kindergarten Technology, and Mrs. Getz, who is our health and physical education teacher, who asked for Fantastic. So thank you for, it's called 9 Square in the Air. It's really very exciting. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for the kids, so thank you for that. At Regional Day School, we had requests from Allison McCann for sensory integration, and Leslie Ohl and Megan Romanowski, Alex Jacoby, and Alex Scarano with sensory room equipment, so thank you for supporting that. At the middle school, we had Mrs. McDonald, who had breakout EDU classroom tools, and Nicole Beldelli, Get Bands in Tune. Thank you for supporting them. And then, of course, at the high school, we have Mrs. McKiernan and Erica Eno, Students Today, Good Samaritans Tomorrow, and the purchase of American Red Cross information. And I just wanted to thank you for supporting them as well. I'm going to ask if there's teachers here, if you'd like to come up and be part of the photo. So I know that there are some teachers who won the grants. So why don't you guys come up as well? And thank you for putting in for those grants, and thank you for supporting their projects. Round of applause.
I know. I told you. I'm covering. I'm okay. Okay, are we ready? All right, perfect. Yay, 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
And so, thank you very much to the MTF.
Folks, I just want to add that it's, on behalf of the foundation, it's our pleasure to do this year over year for our teachers and students. So thank you.
And so last, I'm going to leave you with some quotes from Mrs. Adaletta's class, which is second grade at Ridgeway School. They actually were asked to submit quotes in honor of Black History Month. So we have on the left, those cuties submitted a quote from Barack Obama. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we see. Beautiful quote, and we thank them for submitting that. And then the other class that submitted was from Frederick Douglass. Their quote is, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. So thank you to Mrs. Adaletta's class, and thank you to all of you for being here this evening. It's a lot to be excited about, a lot to recognize, and great things happening representing Manchester Township.
I'd like to thank the MTEF for all they do to support our students and to all the teachers who took time out of their schedules to apply for these grants to also help our students. Mr. Lorenzen, do you have a report?
Just two quick items. The first one, there's a couple of vehicles on the agenda that we're disposing. We got 3 or 4 school buses that we can no longer use to transport students. So we will be disposing them and then putting them on gov deals, the gov deal auction to sell them. We also have a maintenance truck that's no longer operable that we will be disposing of as well. And my second item, just a little bit of a recap. The governor gave his budget address yesterday, and these were some of the takeaways related to public education. The budget will include an increase of $444 million into the school funding formula, which is great. This will actually be the first year the funding formula is fully funded. This will be the first time ever, so I'm not even sure what that means at this point, because the funding formula has never been fully funded, so we're optimistic that means this could potentially be more funding for the district. One of the things they did do, because if you've been in the area in the last couple of years and you've seen some of our surrounding districts losing millions and millions of dollars every year, they've now put caps in place where total state aid increases and decreases are minimized. They can only go so low or so high. So that's actually a good thing for the districts that are losing money. They've allocated $7.5 million more into the high impact tutoring grant program. Our district was a beneficiary of some of those funds the last year and a half. So we're anticipating potentially getting some more of that grant money. And what that's used for is for students who need extra help. And again, this is still tied back to COVID and the learning gaps and things like that. So this is just to help those students get caught up. They're putting an additional $34.6 million into the budget for districts that are currently participating in preschool PEA, which is us, so that's positive. And then the last thing, which we're starting to kind of hear about, some districts have started to do this, they're putting about $3 million into a pilot program to support phone-free schools. This is something kind of new, and they're going to be looking for districts that maybe want to pilot this, and this money will be used to purchase supplies and things where people, the kids can put their phones and things like that. So we don't have enough information on this yet to see what this is about, but I know this is something now that's become a focus because the phones have become so distracting in schools. So there are school districts that have already started putting things like this in place. So they will be setting some funding aside for that as well. We should have our state aid numbers tomorrow, so once we get those numbers, we'll begin to finalize our budget. At our next board meeting, we'll have to move our March board meeting up a week, so I think tentatively it's going to be March 18th. I will be asking the board to approve the tentative budget to be submitted to the county for review. And then from there, we go through the review process, and then we present the budget publicly either end of April or early May for the upcoming school year. So we're optimistic that the numbers will look good tomorrow, but we won't know until they come out. So as soon as I get the information, I'll email the board and let you know where it is. That's my report.
Thank you. At this time, we'd like to invite any residents to come to the microphone if you have any questions on agenda items only. Are there any board member reports?
I just want to extend congratulations to Mr. Porterways. He was one of my coaches years ago. Great guy, great family guy, and a great asset to this community and school district. I'm excited to read Across America this week. I'm excited for the penguin plunge that's coming up. So anyone else wants to jump in the water with me, feel free. And great job by Ms. Testa and Mr. Staff, because that's a difficult situation to deal with.
Do you have the date for Crane
I
Punch?
think it's March 8th.
March 8th, Saturday, March 8th, Saturday night.
I go watch.
Oh, yeah.
You did, Rick.
I just want to say, because last year was very warm, right, Ms. Morales? It was very warm and it was seasonally warm. And I went in much harder than I anticipated. I'm going to try this year, but I believe Mr. Staples is going to be there too.
Yes, I just recruited Dan.
That's awesome.
You don't have to jump in the water either, we need people to hold our towels and keys. So, just max support.
We're having, yes, that's it.
Are there any other board member reports? Is there any old business or correspondence?
There's no old business and no questions.
Okay, we're going to move to the agenda, section 1. A, new business, numbers 1 through 4. Can I get a motion?
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Ms. Winkler?
Yes.
And Ms. Miller?
Yes. B through E, can I get a motion?
Motion.
Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
No to B, and yes to the rest.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Sorry. Mrs. Winkler?
Yeah.
And Ms. Miller?
Yes. Section 2, A, administrative, numbers 1 through 8. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Can I get any discussion? I would just like to thank the MTF again for all that you do for our students in the Manchester District, and for our teachers for applying for all those amazing grants that you were awarded tonight. Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Winkler?
Yeah.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes. B, personnel, numbers 1 through 46. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Just like to say congratulations to Mr. Fortaways. My children were blessed to have him as a PE teacher. Give me some hard shoes to fill. I hope he enjoys his retirement. Roll call, please.
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
I'll abstain from 29, 30, 38, and yes to the rest.
30. Mr. Kelleher?
Yes.
Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Winkler?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes. Okay. So we're going to
Yep. So in section C, I have to read in a resolution. So we have number 1, and number 2 for section C, student personnel. The resolution will read, resolution to uphold district's residency decision on case number MTMSLS.
Can we get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Can we get a roll call?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Ms. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mr. Merkin? Ms. Winkler?
Yes.
And Ms. Miller?
Athletics, 1 and 2. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion? Can't believe we're at our spring sports schedule. I wish these teams at the middle school and high school levels the best of luck and hope you have amazing seasons. Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Winkler?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes. Section 3, finance, letter A, numbers 1 through 5. Can I get a motion?
Motion. Second.
Discussion? Can I get a roll call, please?
Ms. Weinstein?
Yes.
Mr. Potts?
Yes.
Mr. Keller?
Yes.
Mrs. Atkinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Winkler?
Yes.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes. At this time, we would like to invite anybody from the public for public comment. Is there anybody that would like to speak? I'd like to make a motion to adjourn our meeting. Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Have